X is the fastest growing social media platform in 2024, gaining millions of users every single month. It is the best time for anyone to grow a mega viral brand and become the next big thing. But how on earth does someone go from zero to hundreds of thousands of followers if they know nothing about growing a brand on X? In this video, I'll share with you the full blueprint of how to start and scale a brand on X and do it in the fastest time possible without spending a single penny on ads. Step one is to start with your desired outcome in mind. This reason is so important because it underpins absolutely everything you do next, so you have to nail it. You cannot know whether you're moving in the right direction if you don't know the destination that you're heading towards. Ask yourself the basic questions of what you want from the platform. Do you want customers, a bigger network? Do you want to be seen as the influential voice in your field? This has to be nailed down because everything flows from here. And once you've got that crystal clear outcome in your mind, it's on to the next step. Step two is a clean and smart professional profile. The first thing people notice on X is your profile picture. Having a smart, trusty profile picture and not being anonymous is the way to go here. Take a professional headshot and use a high quality image because you only get one chance to make a first impression, so you better make it count. Next is getting a clean and professional banner that matches your brand identity. Yes, there are people who just throw up a picture of a beach view, but we are going for fast growth here. Many of the bigger creators put their offer and a clear call to action as to what to do next. You can get one professionally made, or there are some awesome templates on Canva with the exact dimensions. All you need to do is just change out the wording. You want to have a bio that tells people exactly what it is you do and what you're going to do for them. You want a bio that tells everybody what you do, who it's specifically for, and some credibility in there as to who you've helped in the past. You can also put a call to action to direct people as to what to do next. This could be to go to a link in your bio, or to click on your newsletter, or just direct them to your pin post. You put yourself ahead of so many people if you already have real results, so make sure to show them off. If you haven't got any real results yet, then put down what you're building or what your mission is so that people can follow along on the journey with you. Whatever you put, keep it concise and skimmable because you only get a certain amount of attention before people are onto the next profile. Your pin post is another highly underutilized area that people just miss out on. You can put in there a transformation, your own personal story, or it's a great opportunity to just put some great value in there with a clickable resource that someone can go and download straight away. Take, for example, brand advisor Atlas, who is at Dante Leo, and he has everything aligned with his brand as to what he's trying to accomplish. He has a clean photo which showcases his authority and a value-packed thread that is pinned to the top of his profile which says exactly what it is he can help you with. This all showcases his ability to help you build your personal brand. Step three is to identify a niche or avatar. People get hung up on what a niche or an industry or who they're focusing on, but just think of it as a group of people that you would best serve. The best way to find your niche is to picture the ideal customer that you would want to do business with. It is a great idea to go into extreme detail at this point. Some people even print off this avatar and put it above their workstation so that they can pinpoint exactly who they're talking to whenever they write their content. What is their age? What is their job? What do they love and hate? And what is keeping them up at night? These are the things that you want to answer if you want to really talk to an ideal customer. If you're really struggling with the best person to help, the person who you have authority over helping is yourself. Write out a list of the accomplishments that you've achieved in the last 3 years and then reverse engineer them. You can do a step-by-step guide to show people exactly how you solved that problem. There is no doubt that you'll be passionate about solving that problem because you solved it yourself. The most successful brands understand their audience the best, and so make sure you do your homework and serve your group of people to become a success. Find 3 to 5 people at the top of their game in your industry and then just copy exactly what they're doing and analyze the things that you can do to emulate that. Go onto X and search for your favorite creators or keywords in the industry that you want to be in. Look at those creators' best content and their tone of voice and the types of people that they're focusing on. And don't forget, people can also change their niche as they go along. So So don't get hung up on this and make sure it doesn't stop you from getting started. Step 4 is engaging with other creators to maximize your growth. X is a social media platform, and the only way to go viral is to connect with other creators. So you want to pick a rough plan that you can stick to and stay consistent with it. An example for X would be 25 to 30 comments a day, 4 personalized direct messages, 5 posts a day spread out between 2 to 3 hours to give those posts time to get engagement. And you could even look at a theme or style of those posts so that people can see that it's your brand identity. The way you do this is if you pick particular memes, you would keep the same font, you would keep the same colors, and just be consistent with everything you do. The thing about engagement is you just have to consistently do it. There is no way around this. You have to put the work in every single day if you want to grow. Create a list of people that you want to build a relationship with. Marketing guru Russell Brunson calls this your Dream 100. That is the 100 best customers or creators or clients that you would want in your own professional network. Put them into a Twitter list, put your notifications on, and reply immediately as soon as they write out a post. If you can get there with a high quality post, there is a good chance that you will get your post noticed, people will come to your account and hit that follow button. A pro tip here is to reply with a post that could be reposted on its own on the timeline. It goes without saying that you have to reply on comments underneath your own post, because this builds a stronger community. Direct messages and spaces are the way to go for a really deep relationship. They are the best way to network and take relationships off platform to places like Telegram. Step 5 is creating content that attracts fans. 2 to 5 quality posts is the average at the moment, but quality matters over quantity. In the age of AI, being authentic matters more than ever. So write like you talk and make sure that you sound like a real person. Give stories that only you could share from your own personal experience, and you'll differentiate yourself from all of the artificial intelligence people posting just generic content. If you share stories from your own life or lessons that you've learned, you will develop a great relationship with your followers. Adding your own personal experiences adds value because it's only a story that you can share. This next tip is a little bit tricky, but controversy and strong opinions drive virality on X. So be bold with your opinions and you'll go far, but make sure you're doing it authentically, otherwise people will tell that it's a little bit fake and just for engagement. Keep your writing concise and clear. You want to remain very simple with the language that you use and to avoid jargon. Look at what some of the bigger creators are doing with regards to spacing out your posts and making sure that you stay away from overcomplicated language. Remember, you're writing for the platform that you're on, and X is a very skimmable platform, so if you make things too hard to read, then people will just click off your account. Being consistent is of huge importance if you want to scale your brand. So scheduling content for a few days in advance is what the biggest creators do. This makes sure you have maximum time to focus on your business and you aren't stuck to your phone all day. Step 6 is value and lead magnets, because people won't follow you if they don't get something in return. Post some threads, which could be step-by-step guides, some transformations, or a value-packed resource that people can download. This gets followers for one and establishes you as an authority to the people that you're trying to serve. You'll know when you're providing value because people will start to ask questions about the content that you're creating. And if someone's asking a question, it's a good likelihood that that's a lead that you can follow up with a direct message. A great way to supercharge your lead magnet is to use the auto DM function in Hypefury. You can write out a post which says how you want people to engage with it, and then you can send that resource completely automatically. This gets you likes and follows and gives your lead magnet to that person, all done automatically. And it's a great way to build your following fast. This method is best used once you've established your authority, because you don't want to build an account by just giving away freebies. Step 7 is to analyze and scale your account. You can use analytics to find your best performing content. X Analytics will show you your best performing ideas from that month. It would make sense to look at them and find out why they worked and maybe do the same again, but in greater detail. Your audience have told you what they like, so give them more of it. You can double down on the winning formulas and give your audience more of what they want. Take, for example, if you created a list that got really good engagement, you could take that idea and break it down into a thread. On some of your highest performing posts, you can use the evergreen function in Hypefury. This is a list of your greatest hit and is a great way to repurpose content to people who haven't seen it. Many people never repurpose, which is a waste of work considering that 20% of your following see your posts. The rest of them have never seen it, and think of all the new people that follow you who can see some of your greatest work. Remember how I mentioned the importance of scheduling content ahead of time so that you don't need to think about creating 24/7? Well, I use Hypefury to do just that. If you want to head on into the description down below, you can get a 7-day free trial to try it out for yourself. And if you want to grow from 0 to 10,000 followers in as quick a time as possible, jump on over to this video here and I'll see you over there.